Hi, it's Redheaded Riding Hood here, Red for short. Happy New Year! I am late in doing my video today, but I am been looking back on 2024 and I am happy because I learned some hard lessons that I've been learning for a long time, and today I have a pile of, I got together these are my journals from 2024, and this is a Mr. Rogers one. But I just wanted to share with you some stuff that I learned last year, and it's why I am hopeful for 2025 that it's going to be better. And I opened up this one from 2023, and this was my lifeguarding notebook. Because in 2023 is when I got the job lifeguarding at the pool where I swim. And I'm glad I did that, and I'm glad I finally got another regular job, because for 30 years I worked before I got married and had my first child. I worked a lot too, actually. I used to help my ex mow grass and mow people's lawns in Boca Raton, Florida. I've worked for a flower shop where my ex worked. I babysat. I was a nanny. I worked retail. I've been working my whole life, and I've been people pleasing my whole life. So this excerpt I wanted to read you from my journal is from October 21st, 2023. And I wrote, "Today I'm thinking about my people pleasing and how long I have been doing it, my whole life. And in my life, the times I've tried breaking away from it and the church hurt, etc., the fights with Bob were at least attempts to break away. This last year and giving money away," I'm not going to go into all of this. Not going to say any names. I need to stop doing this. And I was talking about in 2023, I kept going places I didn't even want to go. Even my people pleasing came out in when I was in the YouTube community and going to YouTube meetups and all of that. My people pleasing, it's like I left these people in Georgia, my ex and my kids in Georgia, but I would go on to be people pleasing in other codependent relationships, and that just got all blown out of the water with the bullying situation on YouTube and everything. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit about that. And then I got this idea because I opened up this is my journal from a year ago, and December 22nd, 2023, I was in Philly also, and I had met my son there. So I wrote, "Dear Lord, please help me remember you and be with me and guide me for the rest of my stay here. Thank you, Lord, for how well things are going. Please be with me, guide me continually. Bless all of them. I love them so much." And I had been trying to talk to my ex about a certain situation, and I said, "Lord, thank you that what he says doesn't affect me as much as before." I wanted to share in here, okay. It was interesting reading from this last year. This was from April 6th, 2024. This is from this last year. I just realized something. I was considering if God maybe wants me to stay in Colorado longer. This is what I was thinking about this last year. And I knew my lease was going to be until this upcoming February 2025. So 2 months. I have 2 more months here. But I was considering if God maybe wants me to stay in Colorado longer. I was thinking of my parents, and I just realized they were 5 years in Boca from 1979 to 1984. And I was thinking 10 years in Texas, but it was 5 years in Austin. And then they were 5 years in Wimberley, Texas, where they lived. They always lived by water, either the ocean. They were by a lake in Austin, and then they were by the Blanco River in Wimberley, Texas. And then it was 1995 when they moved back to California. They were 66 and 65. When they went back to California, okay, and so I was considering that 5 years in Denver might be 2027, but then a few days later, on the 8th, and April 6th when I wrote was my granddaughter's birthday. And then on April 8th, 2024, I said, okay, I just prayed about something and flipped the coin. Should I stay in Denver? No. Should I move? Yes. But that doesn't mean right away. That didn't mean right away. So that was interesting that I found that. And then February 13th, 2024, I was still working at the pool, and I worked early till noon. I would work 5:15 a.m. till noon. Josh has resigned. I put a sad face. I want to try. Okay, I was still trying to lose weight. My son said my daughter is being induced today. This was February 13th, 2024. And my son had called me, so I was thankful about that. And so in June, I decided to quit my job at the pool, and I was very depressed. And I went through things this year that where I was finally able to set up some boundaries, and it was very, very, very difficult. I made a difficult decision not to do something that I feel like my ex and one of my children wanted me to do, and I didn't do it. And it was very difficult. And then some things happened with my other children. And so while it's sad that I don't have the acceptance I wish I had with my children. I don't have the relationships. I've said this before. I don't have the relationships I wish I had, even with my children who I'm in contact with. And but that's okay. I'm much better with that now, and I'm reading a book right now that's really awesome too, and it's further along that line. What's helped me so much this year is going to Codependence Anonymous. That's helped me. And right now I'm reading The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. And that is really a lot about codependency too, and like just letting people go and just not obsessing and being upset about they did this or they did that, or they're not including me, they're excluding me, and they hurt my feelings, and it's okay. Let them. She hasn't gotten really into the part, but I feel like I've changed so much. I'm accepting myself and loving myself more, and that's why I'm finally like okay with like saying no. Saying no, I'm not gonna accept you treating me that way. And before I couldn't do that because I'm like, they're gonna be mad at me, and they're all I have left, and if these two kids aren't speaking to me, none of my kids will be speaking to me, and I can't handle that. Well, I'd rather have that than just to feel disrespected and invalidated and just thought to be a nothing and a nobody. I am hopeful for 2025, and I hope you are too. So don't say that no one cares for you, because I do, and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. Bye.